are right next to each other.
last.
What's it mean when two numbers are right next to each other?
The written round.
That's right. It means multiply.
Mathletics.
Now, the easiest way to do this is to break it
What is the
into
sum of the solutions
different
to
pieces.
the
And you
absolute
know that
value
multiplication,
6x
you
minus
can go in
3
any
is
order.
equal to
So I could
7.
say, well, 2.7
Think about absolute value.
times 6.3
Whatever is inside here.
times 10 to the negative third
Should work.
times
Anything
10
that's
to the
inside
eighth.
here has to be equal to
And now it's
either
organized in a way that's a little bit easier to
57
understand. Well, let's
or
deal with the
negative
exponents first. And I
57
know that as
because of
8th
the
graders,
absolute
I've been
value
spending a
bracket.
lot of time with
Which
the rules of
means we have
exponents.
two problems.
When you're
we have to deal
multiplying
with.
things with the
First, we
same
have
base, you add
6x
the
minus
exponents. Well, what is
3
negative 3 plus
57?
8?
It just says it's written.
Negative 5,
Or
or positive
we could
5.
also have
So we know we have
6x
positive
minus
10 to
3
the
is equal
5th.
to negative 57.
And then over
And so
on
we
this
have to
side, we
solve
actually
both of
have
these
to do this
simultaneously to
multiplication.
find
So we have
solutions.
2.7
So
times 6.3, and we're
the opposite of
multiplying.
subtracting
So
3
3
is
times
adding
7 is 1, carry the
So
2,
we get
6 plus
6x
2 is
equal to
8,
60,
put the 0 down
divided by
here,
6, divided by
that's
6, and we
42,
get
carry the
x is
4,
equal to 10.
12 plus
the other
4
side of
is
the fence,
16,
we
and
have
then we add together, and we
to
get
add 3,
1,600,
and so
1,700.
we get 6x
1.
is equal to negative
But wait a second.
54. Well,
We have
negative
two decimals,
54
one here, one
divided
here.
by 6
So that means the decimal place
is
needs to
equal
kick
to
over 2 spaces. So we have
negative 9.
17.
So what is the
0.01
sum of
times
negative
10
10,
to the fifth?
10 and negative
But
9?
wait a second.
Well, it is
Are you
1.
allowed to have two
The answer for
numbers
number 16 is
to the left of the decimal? No, you're not.
in the
So
sequence.
we're gonna
7,
scoot this
11,
over 1.
15. What is the
Now,
123rd
Essentially,
term?
we are
Well,
dividing
let's
this
take a look
number
at the
by
sequence.
10.
The
So
difference from
that
here
means
to here
we're going
is
to divide this number
4.
by
As
10.
is the difference.
On this side,
here,
we have
which
to
means this is a
add
linear
another power
relationship.
of 10.
So
that
what I
we
like to
have
do on these is I
the
like to
same
just
number.
make a table.
So we
out
end
of
up with
this.
1.
That's the first term. That's the second
701
term. And this is
times
the
10
third term.
to the 6th
And
power.
if this is a linear relationship, y equals mx plus b
Number
is
10.
going to apply, which means we need to find the y
Find the
intercept.
positive difference between the
working
range and
backwards,
the median of the data set.
We know
Well,
that the previous number
let's
is
line them up
less
because we
than
need to
7.
find the median, and
which
median
is
means
3.
the middle number.
So therefore, we know that y is
1,
equal to 4. That's what
3,
it's going up by. X
3
plus 3. And we want to find
3.
the 123rd term. So
We
we
have
have
a
y
4.
is equal to 4 times
we have a
123
5,
plus 3.
we have
Well,
a 6,
4 times 3 is
We have
12,
another
carry
6,
the 1.
and then we have an 8.
Plus 1 is 9.
All right,
and there's
well,
4
let's
plus
do the
3.
range
So we
first
get
because it's easy, right? Our largest number is
495
8,
the answer for
our
number
smallest number is
17.
1, 8 minus 1 is 7. So that's our range.
Expressed
And
in
then
simple radical
For the
form.
median,
All right, now to be
we
honest
look
with you,
for the
this is
middle
not a
number.
good question.
2,
And
2,
here's why.
3,
Because
4.
5 to
I lost track.
6, 8.
Don't you hate it when you
Well,
when you
What goes
probably
into this
did it
number?
fine.
Well,
Here we
if I
go.
look at this
1,
last two, I know
1,
2 does, but
2,
2 is not a perfect
2,
square. So
3,
really, 4
3,
has to go
4,
into this, right?
4.
And so let's
Now I have
divide
two
this by
numbers in the
4.
middle,
we have
so
5,
median
2,
is going to
6,
be
8, and the square root of
3.5.
4 is obviously
3.5 plus 7
Right.
is
So we need to find perfect
10.5.
squares. And so 4 goes into 5 once, carry the 1.
Oh,
5 goes
man.
into 2, or sorry, 12.
Did you see what I
times
just did?
with no remainder?
I didn't
4
read
goes
the
into
question. We
6
want the
once,
positive difference. So is the answer
remainder of
10.5?
and 4
No.
goes into 28.
Because difference
7
means
times.
subtraction. So
And
if
so
I have
we
7
have
minus
square root
3.5,
of 4,
I will get an
square
answer
root
of 3.5.
5,200.
All right, number 11.
Okay.
The sum of 5
square root of
consecutive odd natural numbers is
1,317.
305. What
Now,
is the
100
smallest of these?
1,317.
Well, I know that the sum
you know what,
means
I-
addition,
I don't
and
think anything goes
is
into that.
is a math word. It means
What's the
equals.
square root of 4?
So my first
Well,
number is
square
going
root
to
of
be
4 is
x.
2.
And why do I want my
So I
smallest
would go
number
with
x?
square root
Because
of
I want
2, oh, sorry, 2
that's what I'm
times
looking
square root
for.
of
My next number is going to be
1,317.
x
And
plus
luckily,
2.
that is the answer.
Why is it x
It's
plus 2?
really that
Because the
simple.
next odd number is 2 more than
All right,
the smallest.
Problem number 19.
So my third number is x
What is
plus
the slope of the
4.
line parallel to the
My
graph
fourth
on the
number is
line
x
determined
plus
by the
6.
equation? All right,
My
so this is a linear
fifth
equation,
number
and we know that
is x
parallel
plus
lines have
8.
the same
So we have 1,
slope.
2, 3, 4, 5 numbers.
And in a bunch of
Well,
previous
let's
problems,
combine the
you
similar
taught-
terms. X
so I'm
plus
talking
x
about
plus
y
x plus x
equals
x is
mx
5x.
plus b, where m is equal
2
to the
plus
slope.
4 is
Well, let's do
So
it
that
this way.
means I need to convert this
4 plus
into
6
a
is
y
10.
equals mx
2
plus
plus
8
8
is
is
another 10,
expression.
so we have a positive
So
total of 20.
let's get
That's
the y
equal to
by
3
itself.
over 5. So minus 20,
Let's
add
add
20.
4y.
And so I
Make
get
it positive.
5x
So you can't add
is
3x and
equal
4y
to
together because you have x's and y's and you just can't combine them.
So you have 3x
200
plus
4y
85 is equal to,
What's the
opposite multiplying x by 5?
Let's
Dividing
subtract
x by
3x.
5. So we divide both sides by 5.
3x.
And so
And
we
we
get
get
4y
x
is equal to, well, 5 goes into
negative
28
3x
5 times, carry
plus
3.
7. We
5
need to
goes
get the
into
y by
35
itself
7
still,
times,
so let's
so it's
divide by 4. And
57
we're going to divide
is our
everything by
smallest
4.
number.
Now, incidentally,
Woohoo.
I don't care about this so much.
Let's go on to the
because
next
this
problem.
that's
I'm
the
having
y
so much fun
intercept,
here.
and I just care about
Alright.
the slope because I want
Change the
the
repeating
slope of the line
decimal
is parallel to that.
0.43
And so
repeating
here,
to a
I see
common
that the
fraction.
slope is nothing
This
more
is
than
really
negative
easy,
3/4.
folks, because
So therefore,
when we
my
have two
slope
numbers
of this line
repeating,
is
that
negative
means it's going to be over
3/4.
99. So you take these two numbers, put it over 99, and is there anything that goes
Number
into
20.
43 and 99? What is the coefficient?
No!
Because
We've done a
43
ton
is
of these.
prime, so the
Please
answer is
tell me
just
if we got this
43
one right.
over 99.
Of x to the third when you multiply these two numbers together. Excuse
So
me. We
a
have
fruit by the foot roll is 1 yard long and
two-
delicious. It weighs 0.75 ounces. How many ounces does
2x
9
to the
inches
third
of the
plus
fruit roll
4x
weigh? Express your
squared
answer as a fraction.
minus 3x plus
All right.
6.
So we have 36
and that is multiplied
inches,
by
and it weighs
x to the
0.75.
fourth minus 3x
And we want to know 9
squared plus
inches,
3x
and that will
squared
weigh x.
plus
Well, what do I do to
5x
36 to
minus
get
2?
to
And
right away,
well,
I know
divided
that
it by 4, multiplied by 1/4.
this x to the fourth, what am I going to
That's
do
not
here?
going to be helpful.
That's
'cause
right.
I'm looking
It's
for
nothing
x
but a
to the
scale
third.
factor problem.
And what do
So,
I need to multiply
we
2x
have,
to
so
the
we're
third
going to
by
divide
to get
that by
x
4.
to the third? Well, definitely no other x's, right?
So we end up with 2 times negative 2, which is negative
Let's do
4.
this.
So
X to the
0.75
third.
is 3 over 4.
X
We're gonna
squared
divide
times
that.
x is x to the third.
Or multiply by 1
So we end up with
or 1/4, right?
20x to the
So we're going
third.
to multiply it. Pen, please. We're going to multiply
Over
it
here,
by 1
x times x squared,
fourth.
x to the
Well,
third. So we have
3 times
negative
1
3
is
times
3.
3, which is
4
negative
times 4
9
is 16.
x to the third.
Therefore, my answer is
And
3
6
sixteenths
times negative 3x to the third is negative
of an ounce.
18. X
All right,
to the
number
third.
14. Number
And
14
so
asks,
here we go.
75 is 40% more
Uh,
than what number? So again,
so
remember that this is a math word.
4, negative 4, and
The word
6.
is
20
means
is
equal.
16.
16 minus 9
So we have
is
75
negative,
is
is equal to
positive
40%
7.
more
7 minus 18
than
is
what
going to be negative
number?
11.
Now the coefficient is the number only, not the variable.
Well, that
so the
means
coefficient for
that's
this
40%
of my
is
number
negative
plus my
11.
existing number. So I should have 1.4.
Remind me to
tell you is
I
equal
learned
to
a really cool trick for
75.
multiplying
Well,
two-digit
1.4. What is
numbers times
1.4
11.
as a
So
fraction?
remind me to
Well,
tell you that
0.4
when we
is
get to school.
2/5.
When you get to school.
So that'd be
on Monday.
7. All right.
Fifths.
On the Colorado
X
map,
is
1
equal
inch
to
represents 60 miles.
75.
So
What's the
1
opposite of multiplying by?
inch.
Oh,
This is getting to
60
be
miles.
ugly. The distance
And
from
the
Denver to
answer
Grand
is
Junction is 4.2 or 4.15
So-
inches on map. How many miles? Okay. We're going to multiply both sides
This is just a
by
multiplication problem. isn't it?
5
over 7.
So we have 4.15. Now the easier way to do it.
Now,
Unfortunately,
60
this
times
doesn't go into anything.
4.15.
So now
And so
we are
0
simply
times all
stuck
that 0, right?
with that's 30.
Carry the 1,
multiplication,
carry the 3.
So 75
6
times
plus 3
5
is 9.
is going to be
That's 24. And we
5
have 2
carry the
decimal
2.
places, so we have 2
that's
decimal places here.
35 plus 2
And
is
does it give us any
75
indication on
divided by
how
7.
to round?
7 goes into this thing.
How many
how
miles?
times 5 times, carry the 2. That goes in 3 times. So we're getting
decimal.
and
249,
so
and I got
a 0. And so that goes in, I don't know what, 3
And there
times
we have it.
21, so it's 4. So that goes in 5 more times. So, and we can go on like this for quite